Hey all, it's Dan Booknoggin, and here let's talk about Ultimates Volume 2, All Power to the People. This collects single issues of Ultimates 2024 issues numbers 7 through 12, and including additional material from Ultimate Universe 1 year and number 1. This is written by Deniz Camp, who I've never heard of, but I do have to say I'm really enjoying this Ultimates universe. Yeah, I know I've talked about this new envisionment, this new imagining of the Ultimates. I'm going to say right off, if you're not familiar, if you just happen to be checking this out for the first time, the Ultimates are kind of like this alternate universe. It's like their version of the Avengers. And I like this lineup because they kind of... Tony Stark is called Iron Lad in this universe. And if you go all the way back to the Young Avengers, they had an Iron Lad on their team in the very first start of that. And turned out, he had like this weird tie-in with timelines and traveling through time. And it all kind of, everything kind of ties into this, like, and that also ties into this, like, everything ends eventually storyline from the Avengers. So it's kind of got, like, Reed Richards as Doom, and he's also, like, an alternate version of him is called The Maker. So it's really convoluted. It's really kind of like all over the place. There is their ultimate version of Hawkeye, which is radically different. He's Native American. I like how it's like as if the Fantastic Four does not exist in this world. So they have the original Human Torch, which I feel like a lot of people are not really too familiar with the original Human Torch. Oh, and they have Luke Cage. I like how like these heroes in this world they're kind of given like a package, and they're like, here, you could be all that you can be if you just accept this like little present that's given to you. And yeah, I really like how it's way different than the traditional like heroes that they're all based on. So it's really interesting. I really enjoyed this. I gave this a 4 out of 5 star rating on Goodreads. I don't want to gush about it too much or talk too much about it, but yeah, like there's a Red Skull gang, and they're like suspecting who the Grand Skull is because they're Nazis basically. They're like Nazis, or they're like the KKK in some regards, because they call their main leader the Red Skull. They call him the Grand Skull or whatever, and they suspect that because he knows Captain America somehow, and he calls him Steve right before he runs away or some shit. So yeah, America Chavez shows up in this too, and like it's just weird because she becomes an Ultimate. But yeah, it's really different from anything. It does not follow, which I always hated whenever they do a revamp of a classic team. They always feel like they have to rewrite the original story, but kind of modernize it to make it contemporary. And they're not really doing that with this. This is like a whole new like, it's all new like storyline where they're going with it. So I think if you're into alternate versions of traditional heroes and having them written in a more contemporary, more original way, then definitely check this out. I will have a link to Amazon down below if you want to read this for yourselves. Please, any and all purchases that are made through that link, it doesn't specifically have to be this book. It could be anything, really. I'm also going to throw down my Ko-fi link if you wouldn't mind helping support my channel by donating there. That's all I got for you guys. Till next time, later.